Hi BookTube, it's Amy. And as you can see, these are not books. These are Upper Deck PWHL Ottawa Charge hockey cards. So if you're not interested in women's Professional Women Hockey League cards or hearing me talk about the Ottawa Charge, you can go ahead and skip this video. But if you are, I thought I would show you the brand new hockey cards, new to me at least, that came in the mail today. Now, there have been two releases of these Upper Deck official PWHL hockey cards. The first edition I have two of on the right here, and the second edition I have a pack of the Ottawa Charge cards. Now, the full packs of the Upper Deck cards come with 50 cards. There's different variants you can get, but they come with 50 cards. And unfortunately, a full pack of 50 cards sells for about $350, which was not something I was willing to spend my money on at this time. So I thought I'd go on eBay and see who was selling what and try to pick up some singles, because I really only care about the Charge players, the Ottawa Charge players. I'm not really interested in collecting from the other 5 teams at this point, because these cards are for the original 6 teams. If you've been following PWHL news, you'll know that there are now officially 8 teams, with Seattle, Washington, and Vancouver, BC, each getting a team going into the 3rd season. But you'll notice here that these two stacks of cards look a little different. On the right here are some of the first editions of the cards, which feature pictures of the players from the first season, before the teams were officially named. So as you can see, the jerseys just say Ottawa, whereas by the second edition over here, we have the Charge name and the Charge logo on the jerseys there. Because the teams didn't get their official names or logos until just prior to the start of the second season, because we're 2 seasons in to this excellent sports franchise, and I have to say, I never thought I would enjoy hockey this much. I was always a casual hockey fan, watching a little bit of NHL here and there, following the Ottawa Senators on and off for the past 5 or 6 years. But the Ottawa Charge, I am all in here. So let's take a look at my 2 first edition cards. So these I picked up on eBay. I think they were $2 or $3 each. I've got the Ashton Bell and the Anita Teralova. So Ashton Bell, we'll look at her here. She's in a plastic slipcase, but you can see the PWHL Ottawa logo in the left there. And there she is in her jersey. So we'll flip this over. We've got some information on the back here. It says first edition, Upper Deck PWHL. Height 5'9", shoots right, born December 7th, 1999, Deloraine, Manitoba. A forward turned defender from University of Minnesota Duluth, Bell knows how to provide an offensive spark on the ice. In Ottawa's season opener, she picked up a pair of assists as her team battled visiting Montreal on January 2nd, 2024. She went on to score her second goal in the league on April 20, when she netted a tally at 11:01 of the second period as host Ottawa defeated Minnesota 4-0. So there's Ashton Bell. And I think it's interesting that, the player number is not included here, and is kind of obscured on the actual card. I admit I'm not really a collector of hockey cards up until this point, but I always kind of assumed the player number would be kind of prominent somewhere on the card. So there's that. And then there's Anita Teralova. Once again, a first edition card. Height 5'5", shoots left, born January 4th, 1996 in Prague, Czechia. Teralova made the move to North America for the 2024 season, and the veteran of 8 Women's World Championships made her presence felt in Ottawa, ranking second among blue liners on the team with 8 points, 2-6-8. On March 10, she set up a first-period goal before striking on the power play for the game-winning marker in the third period of Ottawa's 4-2 victory over Montreal. So those are the first edition that I picked up. And then I have a stack here of the second edition, which I purchased all together from one seller. So we've got on the top here Gabby Hughes, real staple and kind of anchor of the team. Her name is metallic on the card here. Yeah, these ones have kind of more metallic elements. Or they're metallic in a different way compared to the first set. But Gabby Hughes, height 5'9", shoots left, born October 4th, 1999, in Lino Lakes, Minnesota. Hughes scored on the power play, roofed a shorthanded marker, and landed 4 hits when Ottawa toppled host Boston 4-2 on February 19th, 2024. The offensive explosion was her second multi-goal game of the season. And then we have Brianne Jenner. Position the card so you can see her name there, Brianne Jenner. Height 5'9", shoots right, born May 4th, 1991 in Oakville, Ontario. From March 5th to April 20th, 24, Jenner racked up 12 points in 6 games, including 5 multi-point outings. She capped it off when the forward posted a hat trick as Ottawa beat visiting Minnesota 4-0. So there's Jenner. Then we have Savannah Harmon. Height 5'3", she's one of the shorter players. Shoots left, born October 27th, 1995 in Downers Grove, Illinois. Harmon dished out 2 assists, including a primary, and skated for season-high 31 minutes and 59 seconds when Ottawa hosted and brought down Toronto 5-3 on March 23rd, 2024. It was her first of 2 performances with a pair of helpers. And then we have Emerance Maschmeyer here, number 38. So Maschmeyer was our starting goalie for most of the second season. I'd say up until about halfway to 2/3 of the way through the season when she unfortunately was injured and had to step away from the game for the remainder of the season. But that's okay because it allowed our backup goalie, Gwyneth Phillips, to step up into the net. And she's amazing. She's amazing. She's going to be our starting goalie heading into the 3rd season. And Maschmeyer was not protected in the draft and is going out to a brand new team. She's going to be playing for Vancouver out on the west coast of Canada here. So sad to see her go, but we're very, very happy to have Phillips. So Maschmeyer, height 5'6", catches left, born October 5th, 1994 in Bruderheim, Alberta. Picking up her first victory of 2024-25 on the December 3rd, Maschmeyer turned aside 20 of 22 shots while backstopping the Charges' 3-2 home ice triumph against the Scepters. The outing brought her to 62 saves in 2 contests. So there's Maschmeyer. That will be the last card where she's identified as Charge, I guess, in the next Upper Deck release. She will be with the Vancouver set. And then we have Katerina Mrazova. Position that so you can see her name. Height 5'4", shoots left, born October 19th, 1992 in Kolin, Czechia. With an assist at even strength and on the power play, Mrazova's passing pushed the Charge to a 3-2 victory against the visiting Scepters on December 3rd, 2024. The helpers were the Czech forwards' first 2 of the season. And then we have Rebecca Leslie, and her card is sideways. Rebecca Leslie is a local here, one of the up-and-coming anchors of the team. Height, 5'6", shoots right, born May 8th, 1996 in Ottawa, Ontario. So she's playing for the home team. On January 20th, 2024, Leslie had the primary assist on 2 Toronto tallies to help secure a 4-3 road win in the shootout against Montreal. She joined the Charge for the 2024-25 campaign and made her debut with the team on November 30th. So yeah, she previously played for Toronto, and then we were able to welcome her home to her home city of Ottawa this past season, and we're happy to have her. And the final card here is Teresa Vinisheva, I would say my favorite player after Phillips, who is sadly, lucky number 13 is leaving us. She was not protected in the draft, and off she went to another team. So this will be, the final card where she is wearing the Ottawa Charge jersey. But Vinisheva, also another player from Czechia. Height, 5'7", shoots left, born January 30th, 1996. Down 2-1 entering the third period, Vinisheva stepped up with a primary helper and a goal of her own, fueling the Chargers' 3-2 home win versus the Scepters on December 3rd, 2024. In her first 2 games of the season, she had 3 points. And into 2025, she was a real asset for the team. But yeah, the whole draft thing was not fun. With 2 new teams coming in, teams were only allowed to protect a certain number of players, and because of that, a lot of really good players ended up leaving the Charge, going out west, going to other teams. But we've still got a solid base. I think it's going to be a good season. But Vinisheva, I'm just really sad to see her go. But we've got some excellent players staying with us here. I'm going to lay out all my cards here as I begin my first hockey card collection. There we go. Lovely. I love that.